What is going on, guys? Today we are looking at Shapeshifter Kante, the centre back that is a 92 rated card. He goes for around about 7 to 750 at the minute, depending on when you're buying him. It looks alright, actually. I'm a bit sceptical. A 5'6" centre back. Obviously, we are pairing him with Cannavaro, who's 5'9", and I thought Cannavaro was quite small. So this is going to be very interesting. I don't think it's going to be too much of an issue this game, mainly because we don't head anymore. So bar from maybe when they kick the ball upfield, and they're going to have a massive advantage there, it might not be a bad thing. He is a medium-high work rate, 2-star, 3-star. He's obviously 5'6", like I said, right-footed. He's got 83 pace, 84 acceleration. This guy has put a catalyst on him. It's what I've got when I purchased him, so I'm going to keep that and see what it's like. 92 defending, which is absolutely absurd. He is a fantastic player nonetheless. And if we do struggle with him in that centre-back role, we do have somebody in CDM that actually could drop down into a centre-back and hopefully do the job there. 99 stamina, 96 aggression, very nice, good passing. Honestly, I've loved Kante from the very start, as you all well know. I've had the gold card for 5, 6, 700 games plus, and I paid about 300k for him, 200k for him. Now he's about 100 or something like that. He's just incredible. He's such a good card on this game. I have not used a special Kante bar from his team of the year in a draft. So this is going to be the first special Kante I've used this year, which I cannot wait to do. It's 2 big boy purchases. As you can tell, we've got Mendy as well. We've also linked Lala in there just because Trent does get the link with Kante, but obviously it's not a strong link because of Van Dijk. So I'm thinking, you know what, we'll stretch Lala's legs out. We've got the players. Obviously Messi's now on an 8 because of Mendy there, but he doesn't get the full chem because obviously not Barcelona. But Kante, we're going to try and see how he goes. So let's jump into the first match and see how he plays at centre back. So jumping into the first match, we are coming up against, okay, we've got a La Liga team. 5 at the back. He's got Gaia, Lenglet, PK, Ramos, Carvajal, De Gea, Vidal, Saul, I want to say that. It's not Koke, it's Saul, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Mata, Diego Costa, and Rodrigo. So let's jump in. This should be an interesting first match, I want to say. I don't want to say it looks easier than what it should be, but that's what I'm saying. Kante left his position there. Luckily, Cannavaro is there. Kante's first defensive job here. This is where I like Kante, in that kind of just outside the box, but not too far away from goal that I'm thinking he's out of position. Because he's got room to make mistakes, and that may be the kind of issue with him as centre-back, is realistically he is now the last line of defence, and I don't think I've ever used him as that without him being like tracking back as a CDM. Like this right now. If he makes a mistake here, it's cost us a goal. But it looks like he's holding his own at least. Gets that pass in the box. Alisson's going to clean that up nicely. Kante is watching. Yes, Cannavaro comes in to give that helping hand. But then Kante's the one to actually get rid of the ball. We're going down this zone, but we're not actually hitting anything. There we go. Get that ball out. Into Kante. And away. Lovely stuff. Away from Cannavaro. No, Kante is going to clean that up. Up into Mendy. He's going to see that ball to be able to play it forward. Again, he's got it. Neymar. Into Hullet. Back to Neymar. Little ball. Oh, that's fantastic work right there. We've managed to get the ball back into play by Mendy to Neymar. He then tries to get Messi, and Messi's not going to celebrate. But we get the ball across. Messi too. Lovely stuff. Oh, Mbappe to Neymar. Bang! And he's missed. Wow, okay, Neymar. Damn. Kante jumps for the head. Into Mendy. Flicks. Gets that ball off to Neymar just about. Zidane not getting Mbappe. Does win the ball back. Little chip. Can we head it across? Messi! Ah, it's too much. Too much. Unlucky. Kante versus Rodrigo. Kante all day having that. First half, Kante doing a lot better than I thought he would. I genuinely did think the height would actually be an issue. but from what I've seen so far, not bad. I can definitely deal with that. It all depends on when we come up against the really good strikers. That's going to be the real test for him. Kante's going to make sure he doesn't get through. Lala into Hullet. Hullet to Neymar, to Messi, to Neymar, to Mbappe. Kante's going to watch him. Doesn't manage to watch him, but he's not really going anywhere with it, so that's not too bad. Kante winning that ball, not quite getting the ball back, but that's the end of the game. A very solid win right there, 3-0. Both players doing incredible. Kante, for me, played a sublime game. Granted, we're not against the most over meta strikers in the game, but it's still good enough for me to say that he's decent in that game. So jumping into the next match, we are now coming up against Ben Yedder, I think, straight away from that. A couple of shapeshifters himself. He's gone for a Liga / La Liga team. I think that is Kone. Absolutely love him. He's such a good future star. Atal on the left wing in his inform version. Not a great team again, but still, Ben Yedder is one of them ones that it can just turn up on the day, and it'll be interesting because he's one of the meta strikers. Granted, it's not his 88 version, but it's still a very, very nice card nonetheless. Kante is very high up the pitch, but does what Kante does best. Makes an interception. The guy is just an interception master. Kante's left him open. Lala's picking up pieces. Oh, Lala, come on. Why couldn't it have been Neymar there? Why is Lala so up the pitch? And half-time, it's a very, very stalemate kind of game. Not many shots happening either side, but Mendy Kante doing well again. We've had less of the possession, but more of the shots. I feel like he is going to probably try and get a goal out of nowhere. I just think that's what's going to happen. But if we can manage to keep playing the way we are, we're getting forward. Mendy's doing wonderful in that CDM role. Kante's not seen too much of the ball just because he's not really attacked a hell of a lot, so we will see how he goes in this second half, as he probably will try to really nail down to get away from that extra time. Kante, lovely interception, going on the ball. Zidane's going to push forward into Messi, back to Neymar. We can't find anybody making a run, and Kante, beautiful. Lala out, Mendy out. Lovely stuff. Come on, Kubo. Kante, interception king. Kante winning it back. Extra time. He's literally not had any shots since that first half. I don't know what we can do. I feel like Neymar's coming off. We're going to bring on Werner. I'm going to play it like that. Oh no. And of course, in the 94th minute, he gets his second shot and he scores. That is just unbelievable. We oversell it a little bit, but it's just how it works, isn't it? Someone! Yes! Go on, Zidane! That's what I want to see! Second half of extra time. We have had the most entertainment part in the 15 minutes of the first extra time. He's managed to get his second shot and score it, but Zidane's managed to equalise it in going into that second half, which makes this game so much more thrilling because obviously he was then now going to try and really pass it around. 15 minutes is not a long time, so we want to try. Oh no. Thank Christ. We want to try and be as conservative as possible. Kante, interception. We go into penalties. Boom! There we go. We managed to do that. One penalty missed throughout the entirety of that. That is lovely work. We've managed to win that game. We played really well. I feel like we did well in general, but we just could not break him down. We had so many shots. Possession was all his, but we managed to clinch it out in penalties, 8 wins. So going into the overall review for Kante, honestly, I like him. I don't think he should be a centre-back. I really don't. Meta-wise, he just doesn't fit it. But honestly, he didn't really put a foot wrong. He didn't really tackle as much. He mainly did what he does as a CDM and intercepts. That's what Kante does. He's an intercepting player. He's very, very good at it. And he's good at getting around players. He's quite a small player, which leads him to being able to get around people, be able to turn quicker. And overall, I like him. Is he worth the money for a centre-back? Probably not. Realistically, on the transfer market, I'm pretty sure there's a few other versions that you can get of Kante. And he's just not worth that much money. So if we go away from his normal card and we put the 700-ish K, you can get his 91 that's live, I want to say as well. I don't know how well they're doing Champions League wise, but you've got that card, you've got its inform for cheaper. For me, Kante is a CDM, and it's lovely to play with him as a centre-back. You could quite easily move these two round. 5'11's decent enough for a centre-back in my opinion, and you could easily move them. But saying that, Mendy was unbelievable. The good things Kante was good at, definitely Catalyst helped him so much with that pace. He didn't really get outpaced by many players, but we didn't really come up against the most meta strikers, so that could have been a good thing against him. Tackling wise was nice, mainly interceptions was the way forward for him. As you can see, 97. Stamina was not a problem at all, passing out was lovely. Overall a fun card to play with. If I was reviewing him as a centre-back, I'd give him a 7.5 out of 10. As a CDM, if you could play this card as a CDM, it'd be easily a 9. Easily 9, 9.5. I love Kante this year, and I loved him last year as well. Absolutely phenomenal player. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. Make sure you like and subscribe for more reviews coming on the channel. We're hitting 5,000 and about 30 subscribers, so stay tuned for all of that. If you want to get that bell button pressed, you'll know whenever we upload a video, and apart from that, I'll see you all for the next one. Peace.